Hey, how's it going? Here's a tip on how you can make money using Twitter. Now, a lot of business owners nowadays have an internet presence. In fact, it's almost impossible not to be a successful business without some sort of a website or a Twitter account or a Facebook account or some sort of social interaction with your clients. One of the most popular websites in the world, is a website called twitter.com. The cool thing about Twitter is it literally connects anyone, anywhere, at any time. If you look at some things that have happened in the news, for example, what happened in Libya a couple of years ago when Gaddafi was being taken out of power, people were using their Twitter accounts to spread the news and information that wasn't getting out of the country because the government had shut it down and whatever. So Twitter became this powerful social networking tool literally overnight, and it's been used for businesses, for political events, for personal use. I myself have over 1,000 Twitter followers. Now, what my tip is, if you're a business and you're looking to make money on Twitter, or you're just an individual and you're trying to figure out what you can use Twitter for to monetize your everyday business, here's my one tip. Twitter should be used to aim your content at people that share the same views or the same interests as you. For example, if you're a store that sells hats, or you sell Disney products, or you sell Star Wars items, it doesn't really matter what you sell. You can use Twitter to search for customers based on things that they mention. So, for example, someone may say, "I just got the new Star Wars DVD today," and they'll put it on Twitter. When you get on Twitter, you do a search for Star Wars, and everyone who's mentioned Star Wars, or who likes Star Wars, or who's friends of Star Wars, or whatever, will populate in the search results. And what I like to do is I like to take a list of 100, 200, 300, 400 people, and I like to follow them. By following them means you'll read their tweets, and they'll get a notification that you're following them, and they can choose to follow you back. When you follow someone, you can communicate with that person. So, for example, say someone says, "I really love Star Wars," and then you see their tweet because you're following them, and you respond back, "Hey, I love Star Wars too. As a matter of fact, I sell Star Wars items." They may develop an interest in what you do, and then they'll follow you. So every time you update your status or your blog or whatever, you can tweet, "Hey, just updated my blog. Check it out. We're selling Star Wars items at half off." And people who normally wouldn't know that you were there are going to get these notifications every time they check their Twitter account. And guess what? Now you've directly advertised to that person, and they have a better shot of buying straight from you than, say, just casually going onto a website. They say that most of the time when you're buying, it's 90% impulse, 10% planning. Meaning that if you see something you like on the internet, maybe it's a t-shirt or a movie or a DVD, and you've got enough money in your bank account, in most cases people just go, "Hey, I'd like that," and then they buy it. Now, can you imagine the earning income and potential of having a Twitter account that is directly linked to people who like your product? So like what I said, I go out and I get 100, 200, 300 followers, and then and then I like to aim tweets at those people. I like to mention the fact that I've got Star Wars things on sale, that this item is going to be 99% off. I do contests. I say things like, the first person to retweet this gets a free 10% off discount on my website. If you build up enough Twitter followers, 10,000, 100,000, a million Twitter followers, you have a built-in audience that you can directly market to every single time you tweet out a status update. And you'd be surprised with the results. Imagine this. If you had a Twitter account with 1,000 followers, and you had a 3% return on every single time you tweeted out, "I have a sale going on today," that means that out of 1,000 people, 30 people are going to say, "Hey, I might want something," or "That sounds interesting, let me check that out." And out of those 30 people, say only 10 people decided to buy. That's a third of the people that came to your website. 1 out of every 3 decided to buy something. And your average return was $10. $10 every time someone bought something for you. That means that just by sending out one tweet, you've made $100. So the point of this is to grow your Twitter followers and market your Twitter account towards people who share the same values and the same interests as you in your business, and you can directly send them tweets or generically send out tweets, attract more followers, a bigger business following, more customers, and a good customer is a return customer, and the reason they're return customers is because you took care of them. Now you're their go-to guy. Now you're the business that they want to. And the cool thing is they'll tell their friends about it by, you guessed it, retweeting. It's very simple. It's very easy. It takes literally hours to build up a huge base of followers and fans and customers that normally didn't even know you existed. And the great thing about the internet and Twitter is it's universal. You can have customers in California, New York, New Zealand, all over the world. So my one tip for you with Twitter is to build up an audience based on the amount of people that you want to be shopping at your store every day and who you would want to come into your business. For example, if you're a Star Wars nerd, build a Star Wars Twitter, get Star Wars followers, and send out Star Wars tweets, and the profits will come in. If you want to learn more about how to make money on Twitter or just any general information, feel free to click on the link below. There's tons of information to follow. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.